She's good looking. Does she have only furrows? Twitter ain't really a safe spot for nobody. I remember some girl killed herself by jumping in front of a train after someone leaked a video of the football team taking turns on her. Then somebody quoted the tweet live by the train. Died by the train. I'm afraid to tell you this. The circled region has too many countries. They should merge some of them. How we imagined AI 40 years ago. How it's going. My dad went to a doctor's apartment with my grandma and found out she was diagnosed with dementia over a year ago, but she never told anyone because she forgot LMFAO. Password change sign up sheet. If you'd like to change your password, please fill out the form below and we will change your password on the system you indicate. Must PD officer allegedly caught in bed during raid of no gang member. Approximately 3 weeks ago, the Must PD's gang unit raided the home of known gang member, Edward Ramos. During the raid, a neat female crawled out of bed, where she and Ramos were, when the raid occurred. She was identified as Must PD officer Liagasha. We are short-staffed today. Please be patient. If you run out of patience, ask for an application. My Muslim client was offended when I told him I'm a Muslim too. He advised me not to be a sex worker because it's sinful. Nigga, we both going to hell. The duck. Artificial intelligence was asked to make a picture of Mother Teresa fighting against poverty. Told my Italian housemate a gang was when you go out with your friends. So she Facebooked this pre-gang dang selfie with the house. If you had to sleep in the middle of a beautiful woman and a guy, who would you turn your back to? Welcome to the brain games. Criminal life quack, where extra lingers, so photo or video incidents will be inadmissible as it will appear to be AI generated. Quick, the Americans are asleep. Post pictures of stuff that isn't expensive. Most men are stronger than most females. Why call them females instead of women? Because I'm sexist. Gandhi came to London in 1888. Jack the Ripper started his killing spree in 1888. Gandhi returned to India in 1891. Jack's supposedly last murder was in 1891. Jack's identity was never found out. Jerry will be back soon with more disturbing facts. I used to pick up frosty tooths and have them change clothes. I would then take them to swinger parties so I could duck some dude's wife while he ducked a streetwalker. Friends, 20 years later, what they will look like, how they actually look in 2024. Lauren, 21, arms dealer, 6 miles away, hands down the best catch on Tinder. Face, 10 over 10. Body, 9 over 10. Personality, 20 over 10. Arms, 1 over 2. Untold truth. In 2010, Tokyo government officials went to congratulate the oldest man in the city on his 111th birthday, but instead found a skeleton on his bed. He's been dead for 30 years, but his family was still taking in his pension money. We are so back. Giant kites could pull cargo ships across the ocean and slash their carbon emissions. Prince Harry and his mother Diana's riding instructor. When you decide to burn carbs instead of Jews. Your boyfriend's or girlfriend's gigantic clock might hit the back walls of your catty, but what you should really be worried about is who is hitting the back walls of your soul. When's the last time you got pounded by the good word of our Lord, Jesus Christ? The Super Bowl streaker was a Las Vegas local who placed a $50,000 bet that there would be a streaker during Super Bowl LV. He ran on the field by himself and cashed out with $374,000 and a $1,000 fine. Congratulations to our cashier Rachel and her fiance Paul Buckman on their baby Cash Jamal Buckman being born on Saturday at. Can I duck? I'm 14. Remind me 4 years. No ducking way. This is Reddit, my dear. Be thankful I'm willing to wait. Making Up by Aiden. Imagine that you have broken Emma's toy. What can you say to make her feel better? Draw yourself in the box below. Then write what you would say in the speech bubble. You broke my toy, Homunda. In 1964, Margaret Lovett set out on an experiment to prove that dolphins could be taught English, living in close quarters with the marine mammals for almost 2 months. She then began to have sexual relations with the male dolphin. That relationship of having to be together sort of turned into really enjoying being together and wanting to be together and missing him when he wasn't there. See the photos and learn how an SLD-fueled NASA-funded experiment led to a sexual relationship between researcher Margaret Howe Lovett and a dolphin, ultimately ending in the dolphin seaside. Meet my husband, C's. 15-year-old Dallas Jane McHenry, whose upside-down stomach moved her into the headlines, shows off her husband, William Bile, 23, to her ailing sister, Mrs. Jane Vicker, in Chicago. When you pull her panties down and smell the hand soap in your bathroom. My teacher willed in with this question. Question of the day. Happy Bulk History Month. Would you pick cotton for $200 per hour? What the duck? What is the dumbest reason why someone at your workplace got fired? Guy tried to hit on the girl that helped us clean up after closing time by inviting her to the back for some fun times. Just me and you, baby. Girl was 15 years old and the daughter of the owner. The Calcutta HC was recently informed that women prisoners are getting pregnant in jail. They've been told that 196 babies were reportedly born in different jails in the state. The court said this is a serious issue and urged male employees to not enter women's prisons. I read that back in the day that some people used to think Alex Trebek was bulk and it sounded crazy, but then I saw a picture of him and holy shit. Is this your idea of a joke? Yeah lol. You aren't welcome here for Christmas. Your grandpa is furious. I date right girls and break their hearts as revenge for slavery. You want to know why they call me Peggy, Hank? How do I get a date with that handsome devil in tan? I can ask him and follow up with you. I'd really appreciate it. Tell him I like long walks and I can bring treats. He said, do you like now? 2-minute silence for those who don't understand the meme. I just visited a physics PhD student at Harvard University, one of the smartest people in the world. Here's her bedroom. I had way too much to drink. I thought she was a pirate. UK. 37-year-old paid for file named Rehan-Beg jailed for raping chickens to death while his wife filmed it. UK. 1 Rehan-Beg jailed for 3 years for raping pet chickens. Would you still employ me if I was a worm? I'm currently away. Please send emergency if it's urgent. Emergency. Are you ducking kidding me? Just saw my mechanic and his whole family going to church in my car. Tim, you are the most beautiful woman I have ever met. You just want to duck me. Tim, wow, and smart too. I was today years old when I realized that the caps on medicine bottles are actually serving sizes. I use this method with Adderall, and I'm currently cutting my grass with scissors. Knockoff Chinese clothing is so funny, especially since they have no idea what it's saying. Nicaragua. Just do it. You have to be a real piece of shit to throw your garbage out your car window. I spent the whole day picking up trash along the highway as part of my community service for beating up my girlfriend, and it's really made me develop a hatred for scumbags who litter. HQ. Welcome to the F Batman Club, where we all collectively hate Batman. Before we start, I'd like to welcome our newest members. I think we might have misunderstood in another country and thought this was candy. Turns out it's soap. Nintendo Switch OLED. $199. In stock. What are the nuclear launch codes? According to an Alexa Answers contributor. There's no way The Sopranos could get made in today's society. They'd force a whole plot about a mob boss with anxiety going to therapy. Both of his kids would be SJWs in interrace relationships, and there'd be a whole season about a guy mobster's relationship struggles. Chef lost 21 stone after friend texted him fat duck every day for 6 weeks. Jamie has lost an incredible 21st. Her adored baby watching her say cram and me daddy 6 weeks later to someone else. Stop resisting. Hello, fellow Americans. Yep, What exactly was that 8-jot cop doing with his gun drawn on a guy committing self-immolation, waiting for him to turn bulk? His best friend was a 250-pound warthog. One day, it decided to kill him. Austin Riley and a young Waylon. Austin Riley spent decades raising exotic animals in the Texas Hill Country. In a split second, the animal he thought he knew best changed his life forever. The Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been captured by police. Breaking news. Man arrested for breaking into homes and tickling buttholes. I'm an atheist, I'm fat, I'm a gamer, and my girlfriend has other boyfriends besides me. What's a good website for me? Considering your interests and circumstances, you might find a platform like Reddit to be suitable for you. Reddit offers a wide range of being given Darwin Award after death, accepting Darwin Award while still alive. The fact that teen is a search category on pronoun sites has always been insane to me. Guys, I just learned some horrible news about myself. The fact that me and my wife met when she was 19, when I was 27. I'm just as disgusting as people who search for teen snacking nut. I apologize. This has been eye-opening for me. We'll get a divorce as soon as possible. Pray for our kids. When you ask your girlfriend for their son, and she brings her guy best friend, I would say CP, but apparently that's actually good now. Which video game is this? The hype leading up to the release. The actual game itself. This school is top tier trash, pure garbage. It has not qualified teachers and treats students like they are low life scraps. They put some cheap barbed wire on the fence because they couldn't afford putting more cement to make it higher. Barbed wire is more effective. Just because you didn't pay attention in class and ended up as a piece of garbage low life moth head doesn't mean you can blame our chemistry teacher for not cooking moth with you. Even if he did want to, he did not have answer, so it would not work. This is real life, mate. I was pulled over by a police officer. He looked at my license and said, "You're supposed to be wearing glasses." I said, "I have contacts." He said he didn't care who I know. Let's get married where we first met. Couple says I do inside men's bathroom at gas station. Local couple gets married at NKY gas station. When you nut, but you can't reach the vacuum to turn it off. Dad, hey, tomorrow school's cancelled. Son, why? What happened? Dad, the school said teacher's dead. Son, wow, they found the body already. Dad, hold up. How to carry heavy objects. Sound recognition during Slexi time. I'm embarrassed. Sound recognition. Time sensitive. A sound has been recognized that may be a dog. Time sensitive. A sound has been recognized that may be a dog. Time sensitive. A sound has been recognized that may be a dog. Time sensitive. A sound has been recognized that may be a dog. What a nice weather. This seems like a great day to get pregnant. You're better than your father. The guy with the gun. I mean, really? What the duck? Waiting for him to turn bulk before shooting. What the actual duck? Lol, best comment ever. Random mother ducker with "it's all God's plan." Me pointing out God's mistake in any mythology. Jessica. For security purposes, I'll need you to verify your billing PIN. This PIN is usually 4 or 5 letters or numbers, and is what customer care will ask for to verify your account when you call in. You. Cute. Jessica. Thanks. Haha. You. What? When were humans? When were humans first on Earth? When were humans invented? When were humans on Earth? When were humans made? When were humans discovered? When were humans born? When were humans hunter-gatherers? When were humans created in the Bible? I collect the teeth of my stalkers and craft stuff out of it. In Subnautica, right? In Subnautica, right? You're a sick duck for what you did on that island. My daughter's dice collection. When rats keep telling you cat society will not survive unless you let dogs in. My friend's son drew a picture of mommy mowing the lawn. She really knows how to mow down that bush. Excuse me, we are not from around here. and we are lost. Oh, I'm not from here either. I'm from Argentina. But you're a Doberman, and those are German. Daddy, I think we should go now. When you ask a first grade class to write letters to people in a nursing home, time's almost up. I cracked my linger. I lingered my crack. Boyfriend, I'm breaking up with you. What? Why? Sorry, wrong person. Oh, okay. Hold up. Just made crack in the air fryer. This city is mine. Hold up. What's your opinion on LBTQ? LTBBQ? I eat guys and trains. When I was a kid, one time I went through my grandma's jewelry box. I found a little flash drive at the bottom, mixed in with the miscellaneous and broken jewelry. Being as I was immediately curious as to what secrets might lie within, I plugged the flash drive into my older brother's PC. There was a video titled Oregon Farm 2011. I clicked on it and immediately saw the most horrific thing anyone could possibly imagine. It was a bald man with an extremely large penis inserted in my grandma's mouth. I panicked and immediately turned off the screen. It was too late. The image was burned in my mind. I put the flash drive back. I've never said anything about it and don't plan on it. I'll probably take it to the grave. Hey, it might be receding a little, but it's a little unfair to call me bald. Mom, everyone makes sacrifices. Daughter, then sacrifice John. True. Sacrificing a virgin. Is he a virgin? Bro, he's dating her mom. Sacrifice John to the blood god. I showed this to my grandpa and he loved it so much that he's dancing on the floor, haha. Lol. Wait. Lol. Oh no, I realized what you just said. Sounds funny. The chicken be like, this ain't marshut. Yeah. Vegans are whining about people eating chickens' eggs, but chickens don't want them anyway if they are unfertilized. In fact, chickens themselves eat their eggs, if nothing will come from it. I do that with babies. The blue whale repopulates 40 gallons of spam when mating. Only 10% enters the female. And you always wondered why the sea tasted salty. Piano music stops when it's July 5th and there's no more fireworks, but you hear a dang from your depressed neighbor's house. Me, there's no way we live in a simulation. Person, have you ever seen your neighbor bringing in groceries? Me. When you think you're smart for not collecting moldy food, but you suddenly start losing health. Holla up. Oh no. Grow up, young one. Soon, I'll be as tall as you. Me. Dad, why good people ice quickly? My dad, because God wants to meet his beloved servants quickly. My grandpa, who is 109 years old. Holla up. Mike, please don't wear the shirt. This is why I bought it, Susan. It's not Guyeth, it's TSA. Girl, how socially awkward are you? Me. Andrew, 24. 27 miles away. I always keep a loaded gun on my nightstand in the event of an intruder, so I can shoot myself to avoid meeting new people. We have your child. What are your demands? Are you out of your mind? The daycare's closing soon. Come and get him now. Horrifying spam bank or Greek yogurt mix-up scandal. The FDA has issued a formal statement regarding the issue. Oops, oops, oops is insufficient. I've never seen a one-sentence headline contradict itself. TJ Miller's wife making a name for herself in New York. When your mom told you not to get tattoos because they're expensive and permanent, but insists you get a wife and have children. I'm starting to think most people aren't as smart as they think they are. Open box before eating pizza. Yo, what's up, Butch? Guess who just discovered time travel? Phone ringing. Boss, why the hell aren't you picking that up? Me, I always answer on the third ring. Makes me seem cooler. Boss, pick it up. Me, rolling eyes. Fine. Picked up phone. 911, what's your emergency? Me, any joke can be funny with the right delivery. My friend, except for Adore Cheyenne jokes. Me, why? My friend, because there's no delivery. Me. For 10 seconds, stop what you're doing and just listen. What do you hear? Thanks for this. Turns out the hostage was screaming again. When you become an Uber driver and you drop off a dude at your girlfriend's house. When you're a 14-month-old French infant in a military hospital in the late 18th century and that weird hungry guy comes into your room. Viserys, they are going to bring out the babe now. The queen. Oops, you've just killed someone. What is the most creative way to hide the body? I'd start some sort of tree planting organization. Based of perhaps money equals trees. I would then scatter the bodies under these trees. Public focus would be on the trees and no one would dig up a tree. Because of the public backlash, over the years the trees would get bigger, fully covering the bodies, hiding them forever. And I would be a hero for planting millions of trees. Hold up. Mom buys me a PS4. My brother. Bro, wanna play games on our PS4? Me. Me switches to the cool side of my pillow. The guy doing my autopsy. When your Chinese friend visits you and say that he brought some Corona, but you don't see any drinks. Why you showing me? I was with you yesterday and I had a vasectomy last year. It ain't mine. You get the power to go back and prevent one celebrity's doubt. Who would you choose? Keanu Reeves. Pretty sure he's not dead. You're welcome. Woman proves to her boyfriend that she only has a body count of 2. Her boyfriend who watched as she dug up some remains from a forest.